Peace, love, and light to you all. You already know who it is. It's your girl, Jenaé, back at it with another one. Come on into the room, everybody. Peace reflections. What's going on, y'all? Come on into the room, yo. Like, I gotta just get this out before it start raining, because I'm seeing the rain clouds pop up. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. Come into the room. Share the video if you can. I'm gonna wait until a few people come into the room. I just felt the water is definitely limey today. Key limes. Apparently key limes help alkaline the water. So come on into the room, y'all. Come on in. So as soon as I got this, I received this rising, because as y'all can see, it's daytime. I just woke up not too long ago, and as soon as I start wake up, I just start hearing my thoughts. Like, I'm clear as day. I got clarity. And as soon as I received this download, which was probably last night, I received this, but this rising was like, all right, it's time to come out with this this download. There was a spell, right, casted over us, and this might sound weird to y'all. This may sound weird to people, but when I say this, come into the room with an open mind. Be open-minded to certain realities, certain things, and just be open to what you don't know, and what you shall receive from this this broadcast, as I am receiving myself. All right, so there was a spell casted over us to keep us blind to the nature side of life, to the mystical side of life, to the connection through nature. They took us from this came back from slavery times. They took us from our motherland and put us in boxes, put us in chains, put us in low self-esteem, put us in a lower vibration, in our lower selves, demeaning ourselves, taking away our tradition of connecting to nature. Oh my freaking gosh, this is just flowing. Taking away our connection to the earth, making it seem like it was savage to be about the earth, making it seem like it was savage to be connected to the earth, be connected to the trees, like Pocahontas. Y'all seen and let me tell you this is how I received my downloads, because the things that I was brought to in my reality, the certain programs that or shows that I've been brought to. I don't really watch TV, but you know, when I do watch something, it sparks something within me, within my DNA, and activates some information. And I was watching some things, like I remember watching Pocahontas. They came in and said, oh, y'all savages, and try to kill them off, and try to like come in with their rubber shoes, and y'all seen how Pocahontas is able to connect to nature. Like, she was talking to the trees, she had animal friends, she was all up in, she was talking about, I literally was speaking about this today, and singing this song last night in my head, like, have you ever heard the moon cry to the full-blown moon? Like, have you heard the wolf cry to the full-blown moon, like the blue moon? Like, and I heard, as I was literally on my bike, I heard the wind howl. And I was listening, as soon as I heard the wind howl, like, it was speaking to me. There was plenty of times that the wind has whispered my name. Plenty of times the moon whispered at me. Plenty of times the sun has been in communication with me. Plenty of times that the trees has talked to me. Plenty of times that the birds has communicated with me. Plenty of times that everything I'm in constant communication with, it's me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm able to connect to self. When you connect to self, you're able to connect to all. But they have placed a spell. The Europeans or whatever, trace back to past times. They placed a spell. And when I mean spell, spelling, placing words over your life, telling you what you can be and who you are, changing your identity, changing your name to this European name when your name means something or carry a vibrational frequency to you, for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I asked for my spiritual name. Prime example, I asked for the universe to give me my spiritual name, or give me my name. What is my name? Who am I? All of a sudden, like, I kid you not, like, I was the name Ntiri came out of nowhere. Like I would hear it, like a little girl was screaming it at me, screaming at her sister, and her name was Nitiri. And I looked around like someone was calling me. I go on and see the name on a board or something. I'll go on my live and see the face of the avatar Nitiri. And what does Nitiri mean in the Navi? I know this comes from a movie, but this is really, really vital. Is information. Is the names that you have carry a vibration. And that's why people, when they get into, the more, they go into the more science table and they change their names, they know that their name or is connected to the, who they are, what their element is. So the name Nitiri means goddess of nature. And I know that I'm connected to nature. That's why I'm able to and I know I have a mission here to help. My God, I feel like I want to cry just talking about this, because it's like, the flowers literally talked to me and said, yo, you have the ability to see this shit. It's your responsibility to bring out, talk to the people about it. Get in tune with nature so you can show how to show how to break the spell on people that kept them blind for centuries. You know what I'm saying? This is actual facts. There was a spell placed on us to keep us blind. And some of us, and it's so powerful about intention and belief. Belief is so powerful. When you don't believe that there's a world like this, when you don't believe that there's spirits everywhere, that the tree got a spirit, the animal got a spirit, and they were in constant communication with each other, and we're all one, when you don't believe, you can literally block your sight. Or if you don't want to believe, you can block your sight. Like some of us, speaking from personal experience, I broke the spell. I broke the spell, and it was so much, it was so overwhelming that I wanted to close my eyes again, because it was like, that's a lot of responsibility. That's a lot. That was just like, and I know that wasn't right. I know that wasn't right, universe. I know I can, the more that I'm tapping into myself and tuning and turned on, the more that I'm being reminded that I have a purpose here to tell about this world, what it truly is. Go watch Avatar. And I'm talking about Avatar, with the blue people. That shit is real facts. Everything that Nitiri taught Jake, apply that to your life. These things are vital for us. The connection to the earth. There's a special connection to the force that she speaks about, that all is one and all energy is borrowed. And when when our time's up, has to be returned. This shit is facts. And we connect to everything through the Holy Spirit. So as I'm flowing to you guys right now, I'm channeling energy. I'm channeling through the Holy Spirit. I'm channeling through the information that was brought to me. And when I see certain things, when I say certain things, I see confirmations from butterflies. Oh, and let me tell you this. The animals around you, when you get into, this is why it's so important to live in tune with nature, live in tune with the animals, live in tune in an environment that is free, that you're free and not entrapment. This is important because when you see free animals roaming around, they tell you stories through their actions, because you're asking for clarity, you're asking for guidance, and you're constantly in communication with the universe. So yeah, the bees for you, that's wonderful, because the bees be coming around for me too, like facts, and the butterflies for me too. So when you're in constant communication with the universe, they're going to show you through every single thing, through flies too. I've learned through flies. So the animals around you that's rocking freely and roaming freely, they're going to show you something about yourself. And cats have done that for me, for plenty of times. They've done that to me. They show me my situation. They show me what's going on. They show me how to fix it. They show me, what's going, because that's what we are. We're connected to ourselves. These animals and trees and everything are parts of selves. And to be honest with you, I remember I took a psychedelic, LSD, or whatever. I don't condone that shit. I don't condone that kind of, I don't condone drug uses, but this is just personal experience. We all live, and people have done this shit and don't even come on live talking about it, but I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. There's a stimulant in that helps you to tap into dormant abilities. And my dormant ability, because in my astrological programming, I have a lot of ground, I have a lot of Capricorn, I have a lot of earth energy. I'm able to tap into the earth realm. I'm able to tap into certain frequencies and vibrations. I'm able to tap into a whole nother realm of the unknown, of seeing things on this earth plane and other dimensions, you know what I'm saying? But like there's a whole nother, like, see, all right, fudge, how do I say this? What happened to me when I was on that LSD, I was able to like see faces and see imagery in the trees. Like what, like a whole nother, the things that I was conscious to was a mystical side of life. The things that they put in fairy tales, but look, put in fairy tales, but who's to say that the things in fairy tales ain't the truth, ain't real, like dragons. And that's whole nother story, right? Whole nother story. But like I said, they put a spell on you. They put a spell on all of us. There was a spell, so I'm gonna put it in past tense, to not see things multidimensionally, just to keep stuff on a 3D realm or a 3D level, on a realm of existence that keeps us blind to what is, and that's connecting to self. See? Get in tune with nature. Go out into nature. Go out into your front porch. Go out and just sit outside. Get the breath. Invite breath into your life, which is, breath is chi. Chi is life. You know, get that breath into you and just, you know, sit underneath the sun. Go into a place that you see a lot of green and just sit there and just meditate. Sit there and just listen. Listen to the vibrations and the frequencies. Listen to your own heart. Whoa, boom. Get in that coconut. That coconut just fell from that tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that a gift? Can I get a coconut now? Mean. But that kind of thing, like, ground yourself. Ground yourself. Connect back to nature by connecting back that's how you break the spell. Oh shit, okay. So how you break the spell is connecting back to nature. Ooh, confirmation, boy. Ooh, y'all can't tell me shit. Connecting back to nature, getting your roots, planting your roots back into the soil, planting your feet back into the ground, knowing that you are God, knowing that you are goddess, you are connected to this earth plane, connecting to self. You know what I'm saying? Connecting to nature will break the spell. There was some evil shit put a whole spell on us, like, especially the melanated people. There go my friend. Always coming through with the confirmation. Hold on, let me show y'all. There she go. The beautiful blue goddess bird. She always coming through. So, like, what I'm saying is, like, they placed a whole spell on us, especially the melanated people, because they know that we are connected to the earth realm. We're connected to this earth in a whole other way, because the melanin in our skin, the melanin within us, and we, like, y'all think this is a game. Look at these coconuts. Cocos. I literally heard this one drop. Can I get a coconut, please? Can I get a coconut? Whoa. That's a young one. Thank you for the gifts. Literally, as I was talking, I felt like, you know, these are for me, because literally as I was talking, it fell. And especially, thank you for that. That's another thing. Connecting to nature is also connecting to the foods that you eat. The more that remember that food is information. So you saw how that tree just dropped a coconut. Maybe there's some information in that coconut water or that coconut that I need to receive. You know, because we're in constant communication. Remember, this is coming from the earth. It's coming from the ground. It's coming from mama. You know what I'm saying? So connecting to mama is drinking her milk from her coconut. Connecting to mama is eating her organic food. That's how we can break the spell as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, people out here really just knowing this information and still eating fish and meat and all this other stuff. Like, why? Like, how? You know what I'm saying? Did you move out of the States? I did. I'm in Thailand. I did move out the States. Let's see. Caribbean gal for real. Haha, fudge. Yeah. Y'all have any questions though? Because like, this is real. Like, I literally was talking, like, literally watching this show, and there was this, like, it's like in this show they forgot. I really want to take that coconut. I'm gonna take that coconut. There was a show that this person placed a whole spell over the land that placed them in another reality, another dimension, and they forgot who they were. They forgot the powers that they had. They forgot the connections they had. But even though they forgot, it was like the past life and the new life was playing out kind of like the way it was in the past life. So it was like there was, and then I got to the season finale where the curse was broken and they woke up and they found out who they are. They figure out who they are in the magic. But the magic now like was restored into the land because the curse was broken, and somebody like used the true love of self, the potion of true love to bring magic back into the land. Now I'm into. I didn't get into the new series, but when I get into this new series, I'm gonna have more downloads because whatever I'm guided to, these shows, the universe already know what I'm here to do. The universe knows my mission. So even if I want to like chillax, I'm not really chillaxing. I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? And so what happened was, now that I don't know, I gotta get into it. I feel like now that the spell is broken and they know who they are, the magic is returning. Oh my gosh, I just got deja vu. Something's happening right now. Literally right now. I'm breaking spells. I'm literally, oh wow. So I got a major case of deja vu. Like, I've dreamt about this before. Like, I've been here before. Literally. Oh wow. And I feel it right here. Like, yo, this is real. This is real, y'all. What brought you to Thailand? To heal. I wanted to like connect to nature and connect to myself in a whole nother way. But also I had to realize that connecting and healing myself doesn't always mean like dandy and daisies and rainbows. Like, I had to figure out certain things about myself, and it could be that you can see it as that way. So I'm going to continue to see it as rainbows and dandies and unicorns, even though sometimes it does sometimes like reveals myself. I had to be revealed about who I truly am, and there was aspects of myself that I really had to heal within myself that was detrimental to my growth. But now I've just, healing is knowing yourself. Healing is seeing who you truly are, and as a reflecting, seeing how you truly are and fixing what no longer serves you, and doing something that really does serve you in a moment, and becoming more of yourself. So I started becoming more of myself when I got to the tropics. I started to realize who I am, and really tap into my energy, soul work, right? And there was some shadow work I had to deal with too. And one of the shadow works I had to deal with was, stepping into my true power, stepping into who I am, because like I was scared. Like, something happened in my past life where I was basically crucified for being this way, for spreading the knowledge, for healing people, breaking their spells. Like, I was I'm not even gonna go into that. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna go into all that because people will look at me crazy. And what I'm doing right now is doing my best to have it resonate with people. Well, hold on, I gotta catch myself. This is a video expressing myself. So let me express myself, because that means whoever is on this live is a reflection of me. So as I'm expressing myself, I'm resonating with them. So some people, don't do, sometimes people like come on and they want to help, but they're scared to help. They're scared to tap into their true powers because of what happened in their past life. And what happened to me in my past life, I was burned, like one of the witches that got burned and shit. I was basically thrashed and beaten because I wanted to heal. I would go to make, house calls. I would go clean people's houses, clean their energy and aura, and and that was looked at as a like witchery. That was looked at as a like, what are you fucking doing? Like, and people who wanted to stay in their lower self, wanted to stay in their demonic state. They wanted to just keep that kind of energy. But I knew how to clear energies. I knew how to love. I knew how to uplift. I knew how to like, oh, this is like really lightening up my soul right now. Like, I knew how to love people even though they didn't show it. I was still loving people even when I was thrashed on the floor. And even when, you know, they did stuff to my lover and shit, like, I'm tapping into a whole nother realm right now. I'm tapping into a whole nother energy. So hold on, y'all. Let me get back into the message. I apologize. You know what I mean? I'm crying because it resonates with you, don't it? You was that person too, I bet. Like you wanted to heal. You had like magic potions, and these potions were just herbal healings, things you put together as an herbalist yourself, from using the natural elements to heal people. You knew of these things, and they bashed you for doing that. They bashed you for being that way. They bashed you for healing in a way that they didn't really know about because of their culture. But your culture was directly aligned with source. Directly aligned with source. And yes, there's magic in that. Because that is miraculous healing when you go into, you tap into the earth realm, you tap into the elements of the universe. But they want to do it through pills and all these other things. But anyway, getting back to the subject, you know what I'm saying? You look tired. I'm not really tired. Literally, I could get some more sleep, I'm not going to lie. But I've been like, you know, waking up with the sun. Sometimes I'll be having late nights because, you know, it's when it's daytime here, it's nighttime over there, and when it's nighttime here, it's daytime. So I just be trying to catch people on the other side whenever they are awake, you know, fellow reflections, and build with them. I could sleep more, but I'm gonna do that. Like I have time for that. I have a place to heal, like, and just relax while knowing that I'm taken care of by the universe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not neglecting my work at all. This is my work. So making sure I tend to my body is also a great thing to do. All right, so hold on. I got a feeling. Why are you not with Yada anymore? I already did a video on that. Sometimes you just, you know, vibrate someplace else. Like you learn your lessons from your beautiful relationships, and you just, you know, you go somewhere else. Sometimes it's not made for you to be in certain relationships at that moment in time. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you just learn and you grow and you evolve. What brought you to? Oh, I already answered that. The spell only worked if your parents was put to sleep and didn't have a clue. Well, yeah, like well, not really, because even in your environment, people around you that's underneath the spell, because they're in your auric field. If they're not in tuned into the divine knowledge, the divine wisdom, and they're in your field, you might start acting like them and get placed into sleep mode just like them. That's why you have to be mindful about who you have around you, the energy they have. You know what I'm saying? If they don't know these things and they starting to do certain things like, oh, they want to go out, they want to party, they want to do this all the time, and things that doesn't benefit you or keep you blind to the real world, that can actually put you to sleep because you're in that energy. So sometimes it doesn't have to be the parents. It can be the people that you know, around or with or growing up with. But yeah, like it also deals with the parents as well, because they are the ones teaching you the things since birth. And now it's time for us to unlearn and relearn from what the universe got. What's going on? Because I feel something. Hold on, let me chill out for a second and take a breath. Fucking what? I also have a past as a siren, a mermaid. I transitioned and got killed in the ocean. I died in a time when Lemuria area. Yes. Oh yeah, that's something we have in common, love. Like I was also a mermaid. I was also in those times. I feel like it was like Atlantis times. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely around that time. And when we tap into, you know, nature, when we break this spell of, you know, of nature, you know, the spell of not being tuned with nature, we start to tap into past life energies. We start to tap into, especially with the elements. Like if I go to the ocean, I start to tap into this whole mermaid type feel. Like I start to tap into, what happened to me in the water, how I tap into how to swim and how it feels to be like that. Like I literally was tapping into my mermaid abilities and start seeing scales on my feet, scales, like really seeing it show up on my vessel, because remember, we're made up of everything. So you ever seen somebody look like a lion, like a lioness? It's because we are made up of everything. We have certain totems and things within us that was lie dormant, but the spell kept us that kept us from connecting to self, to source, to the elements. Blinded us, kept us trapped into a whole nother realm of thinking that we are something that we're not, like an ego, an alter ego of self. So when we tap into nature and we tap into who we truly are, we start to unlock who we truly are. You know what I'm saying? I can say like I'm like an avatar. I can say like I'm like a lioness. I can say like I was a mermaid. I can say all these things because now I'm tapping in and turning on who I truly am through nature and breaking the spell that they placed on us of tapping into our true power, into our true knowledge. I can say I'm a moon goddess because I feel like that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I channel the moon. I channel the moon's energy. The moon talks to me. I feel like I'm always staring at the moon for some reason. And oh my God, I remember it was the Gemini moon. And I sent out a love frequency to the tribe. And all of a sudden, the tribe received that love frequency. And everybody was in love and a state of mind. I was just like, yo, this shit is powerful. This is real. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What are you doing now in Thailand to maintain, provide, and care for yourself? I ask because my goal is to move out of the country and offer my artistry and healing work as well. Well, luckily for me, I sent out a vibrational frequency and a prayer out to the universe. Because what is prayer? Just vibrational frequencies being sent out through your vocal cords, through your spells, through your words. And I asked, universe, send me to my safe haven. And I got this, like a beautiful island full with beautiful people, full of beautiful environment, a environment for growth and expansion. You know what I'm saying? An environment full of nature that I am. Is I have a lot of ground in my chart, so I have to see a lot of green around me. It's my bike. It's my home. And also, this island is like full of artists, full of healers, shit, everything. But it's also balanced here. So there's a Babylon state of mind here. There's people that come in that's tourists and want to party and shit like that. But the universe is balanced. So I learned balance out here. So what am I doing to sustain myself? I'm doing my work, the work that I'm here to do, the mission I was obtaining, because I sent out the frequency and the spiritual. I had to make sure I maintained this spiritually as well, not just physical work. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure that I know my environment, so whatever I do out here manifests. Whatever I think about manifests. So I'm gonna continue to think positive thoughts being out here. I'm gonna continue to think that I am provided for. I'm gonna continue to think that things are coming into my fruition. I'm gonna continue to think that I'm okay, and I'm gonna continue to do my work spiritually and also physically, put the action in. I know that one of my missions here is to put out divine knowledge. That's what I'm doing. So I'm getting spiritual payment. Also, I'm doing artwork. This is physical. I'm having the sole intention to receive income from it, but not only for receive income, is also to inspire and uplift people through my art, to heal people through art. And when you have pure intention, when you fill with your heart space, and when you fill it with your heart space, the universe is going to provide for you because you kept that love within you. You know what I'm saying? So my advice to you is just keep the love within you and do stuff purely for an intention to inspire and lift and love people. Love yourself. Inspire and lift and love yourself. Do things good for yourself. And things will come to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you chose to stick through and you chose to not be selfish with yourself. The universe is going to start giving you opportunities, people, and places that will bless you in 10 times fold that you ever thought you would ever be blessed. You know what I'm saying? So how am I maintaining myself? I'm just doing the work and listening to myself, listening to what I gotta do intuitively. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you don't go to work, you don't receive a paycheck. So I gotta make sure I keep up with myself. Stay in tune with my thoughts, stay in tune with who I am, stay in tune with on a higher vibrational frequency, and do my work. Spread divine wisdom, spread divine knowledge. Be that channel. All right, so let's see. I hope that helps for you. And peace everybody into the room. You plan to move as well, okay? It's in your chart to flourish in foreign lands. Oh, that's cool. Before I even knew this, I felt the call years ago. It's a matter of transitioning a family of 4. Oh, okay. We working and building online services and manifesting other streams of income. Yeah, online services, especially if you can work through the network, because that's how people are traveling and receiving money. I receive money through online as well. Like it's more simpler than we make it, but we just got to put in that work. We just got to work. You know what I'm saying? You can be guided to all this information, but what are you going to do with it? You know what I'm saying? You see in your life, play out how it plays out, and it's because you have to do the work. You have to do the work. You have to do the work. So online business is helping me out here as well, and I go hard at my business because not just because it's what I used to pay for all these things out here. It's because this is my work in general. This is what I'm here to do. This is who I am, and I realize that, and that's the love. When I get passionate about what I do, that's why I'm just like, yo, it got to be done regardless. It got to be done. So when you love something and put your passion and your desire into it, the universe is going to have to bring it to you because you place your energy into it. You place your focus into it. Ashe.